Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Guess what? It is time for more Minecraft fun here on DSP Gaming. It's time for this week's chill session. We got dogs a barking. We got cats a meowing, right? We got all kinds of fun stuff going on. And what we're going to do this week, we're going to build a bathroom. I think what I want to do, I want to build a bathroom probably this corner of my house because this has nothing going on. So I was thinking maybe start it like from here in the middle of this section and just have it be like a separate room that comes off to maybe this window like this. So it'll be a room here. And in this room, I'm going to put the new things that we just crafted, including a birch basin, a birch bath, and a birch toilet. That is from the new mod that I actually created. Okay, pretty cool. Now, the question is, I wonder what I want to make it out of. And what I mean by that is, do I just want it to be wood? Do I want to make like a special, like, see these copper tiles? Maybe I want to tear those down and use those copper blocks as the walls. I don't know how many I have, though. Let me take a look. Let me see what I've got. Again, from the stuff that I looted from the pirate ship, I've got 14 oxidized coppers. What's this? Dark oak log. That's nothing. Yeah, I don't have a lot. See, this actually looks like tile. Does this not look like tile, like for a bathroom? It does, but I don't have a lot of it. So if I were to use that, sadly, I can only use a little bit of it. We got green carpet I'm going to put down eventually. I want to do that. Don't have a lot, right? I really don't. I think I used the most I had was let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 12 of these oxidized blocks or whatever. Waxed cut copper. I just don't have a lot of it. It sucks. What else do I have? Do I have anything I can use? I just don't have a lot, which sucks. What I could do, if I wanted it to stand out, I could do what I was doing last week, and I could use the stone. Remember, I was cooking the stone or smelting the stone, and then the stone had a completely different look to it. Maybe I'll do that. What other else do we have? Calcite. I definitely want it to look different. I don't want it to look like the rest of the house. I don't know if I really have enough. We could use cobbled deep slate, I guess. We're trying to see things that we have a lot of. We have tons of netherrack. Do I want to make a netherrack bathroom? Well, let me ask you guys this. What else do you use netherrack for? Steve did a $2 super chat. Thank you, Steve, for $2. I appreciate it, man. So I have tons of netherracks. I could use it. I could do a netherrack bathroom. Or like I said, I could take the cobblestone and smelt it, and then it would look different. It would look pretty good. See, this right here, the smooth stone. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think that is what I'll do. I think I'm going to smelt cobblestone to make smooth stone, and I'm going to use the smooth stones to make a bathroom. So let's get that going. Okay. Let's get that going. I want to put away all my wool. I'm not going to use it yet, so I want to put it away because I've got like a ridiculous amount of it. And so I think if I put the wool away, I'll really help out my inventory here. I can put away the iron. We're not going to craft anything with iron for now. What I'm thinking, okay, is we will build this bathroom out of a special stone. We will put in the three things, and I was thinking about maybe putting some lights in there, because I actually do have a few lamps and things that I'm not currently using. And I was thinking we could toss those in there. Like, that would be pretty cool to toss some special lights in the bathroom or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. So, just to remind everyone, because we have a live audience, of course, tonight, if you contribute in any way, we're working towards our support goal of 150 bucks. If we hit that, we add another one to our account. When we hit 30 goals hit, it's DSP Tries It, a special flight of international beers, which I purchased per the guidance and request of the viewers. People wanted to see this instead of me doing DSP Tries It food. So this is going to be a special one this week, but we have to be hitting our goals in order to do it. In addition, the reason that we've been playing Minecraft weekly for the last several months is because you guys have supported Minecraft a ton, okay? Oh, I forgot to put Steve on the leaderboard. My bad. I'll put him on the leaderboard right now. You're absolutely right. You guys have supported Minecraft a ton. We have hit our support goals on Minecraft pretty much every single Minecraft stream, and I made the commitment to you guys that as long as we hit our support goals, I'll keep playing it weekly. So it's that simple. We hit the goal tonight, we play Minecraft again next week. We don't hit the goal tonight, we give it a rest and we don't play it next week. Okay? There you go. Now, one final thing. If you're here and you're chilling on the stream and you want to do a contribution and get something out of it, well, you can name one of my livestock for 20 bucks, whatever you want, as long as it's not massively offensive or something like that. We now have all these different colors of sheep, which you can now name. I believe we only named one so far. No, we named two, right? Alberto and Del Rio. So you can name any of my sheep here. Oh, we have a Harambe as well. I forgot about that. You can name the colored sheep. You can name some of my cows. I believe we've only named one horse so far. So you have a second horse there you can name. We got a whole slew of pigs over here that can be named. Oh, is it raining already? Oh my goodness, we gotta go fishing. Let's go do that. Cool. Now, FYI, you could also put a sign somewhere. What the heck? Where'd you guys come from? You could put a sign somewhere. There must be a trader, but I got a fish. You could put a sign somewhere that has a name. For example, someone named my fishing dock over here the Royal Fishing Dock, and you can do that for a $20 contribution. You can name something in my Minecraft world. It's your prerogative, whatever it is that you want to name. It's up to you. Let me get this stuff out of my inventory so I have inventory space to fish. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. We're off. And so, yes, I did fish. There was a wager going on the Kick Chat. Would I fish by 7:45 p.m.? Well, it's 7:39, so the answer is yes, I did. And I think there's going to be a big payout over there for that wager. Now, will there be a name tag when I'm fishing? So it's 20 bucks to name something or to put down a sign and put anything you want on the sign. You could actually name a tool, like if you wanted to name the pickaxe, the diamond pickaxe, or this crazy good bow that I have or something. You can name something in the universe, okay? That's for 20 bucks, FYI. Yes, you can name a room in the house. I'll just put down a sign. Good stuff. Okay. So let's get some support for Minecraft to keep it in the rotation, to hit our goals and do a special DSP Tries It this week. There's many, many reasons to hit the goal tonight. Let's do it. Good evening to someone named Dirt, who says they've been watching me for a while. Welcome to the stream, Dirt. How you doing tonight? Got a lot of fishing here. Gonna get tons of experience again. Wow, we're getting bites nonstop. Hopefully those monsters don't come over here. I've already answered the question about fishing in real life a zillion times. I'm not answering it again. You already know the answer. Literally on every Minecraft stream, so. Whoa, what was that? And breach 2. I don't know what breach means. Does anyone know what breach is? We got a name tag. That was the wager. Would I get a name tag while fishing? I already did. Gotta end that wager immediately. End it quickly. We just pulled one. We got some good luck tonight. Wow. Some good luck tonight. Good stuff. What was I afraid of as a kid? When I was a kid? Typical things that kids are afraid of. Sometimes the dark when I was really young. You know, you watch a horror movie, you're afraid of Freddy Krueger for a while. Stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. I didn't have any, like, odd fears or abnormal fears or anything like that. Yeah. No, I'm not opening my world to co-op. I'm not stupid. If I did that, people would mess with the world and destroy it. And we already played this for 4 months. I'm not having to be destroyed. I remember I'd never seen Freddy Krueger before. And I was sitting in my living room. And it was my cousin started watching it on TV. And my parents walked in and yelled at her and said, "Why are you watching that?" You know, because she was young too. Like, she was only 5 years older than me. So if I was young, if let's say I was like 5, 6 years old, right? She was probably like 11, and she's watching Freddy Krueger. And my mom walked in and yelled at her and said, "Why are you watching that? Turn it off." So then I remember that night, legit, I had nightmares. We had only watched like 5 minutes of the movie, and I had nightmares about Freddy Krueger that night. Yes, I have an irrational fear of heights. It's a weird one where, like, let's say, for example, sometimes I'll be in a mall. And sometimes in a mall, there's a second floor where you can see over a railing down to the first floor of the mall. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes I'll actually get scared and my body will start to get nervous. My palms will start to get sweaty. My legs will start to lock up. It's irrational. I'm not going to go flying over the railing and die, but it just happens. Like, it's just something weird thing that happens with me with certain kinds of heights. It's not all the time. Because I've been to ball games or arenas where you're sitting and you can see all the way down, and that doesn't really get me. And I've been on flights. It never scares me when I'm on a flight. I've been to giant buildings like Empire State Building, Willis Tower, stuff like that, Space Needle. Never. It doesn't bother me. But it's certain situations where heights get to me, and I don't know what it is that causes it. Okay. I received a $5 tip from PFC Deer in Headlights. He says, "King, thoughts on artificial intelligence, positive, negative, or nothing? I'd love to hear your thoughts." I think that there's definitely positive uses for AI. A lot of the menial, time-consuming tasks that humans have to do for certain jobs and certain things, if those menial, time-consuming tasks can be cut down by AI so that humans can actually spend more time doing more meaningful things with their time, I'm all for it. Okay? Problem is, when you got people say, "Oh, we're gonna have AI, let's have AI start making music. Let's have AI start drawing art." It's like, wait. What? Like, that's the opposite of the point. If you have AI, what you're supposed to be doing is having it do the things that humans don't want to do because they want to be spending their time doing more creative, interesting, meaningful things. Not have the AI do the meaningful, creative things. What the hell? Like, someone said it best. They said, "I want AI to spend time washing my dishes and mopping my floor so that I can spend more time, meaningful time with my kids." I don't want the AI to be educating my kids, right? I agree. Totally, 100%. But I think that what happens is just like everything, okay? Things advance too quickly, and there's no one that checks them. Like, it's kind of like Jurassic Park, right? People were so busy moving ahead, seeing if they could, no one asked, should we? Not could we, but should we? Should we have AI be doing all these things? Or is that going to be harmful to human existence overall? That's something that needs to be examined before AI gets free reign over everything, at least in my opinion. I did not miss Steve's $2 super chat. I already shouted it out and added it to the leaderboard. Stop repeating that in the chat or you all get banned. You're just being annoying. Dummies. So thank you, PFC Deer and Headlights, for the tip and for the question. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's just like everything, right? AI is good in moderation, but there needs to be checks and balances, and you need to make sure that people don't go too crazy. With great power comes great responsibility. By the way, that quote isn't originally from Spider-Man. It's actually I forget the writer or philosopher who actually wrote that first, and Spider-Man used it. But AI is a power to be harnessed for good. The problem is that essentially people might end up using AI for things that we don't want to lose. What if you use AI so much that people forget how to do the stuff that the AI is doing? Now you become completely reliant on AI, and if the AI ever falters, fails, malfunctions, or isn't working properly, now you can't do it at all. You're stuck and can't even do what you need to do, right? Think of it this way. Let's say eventually we have all cars be automated. They're all just automated. No one has to learn how to drive. All cars will drive automatically using GPS and AI to do it all. Sounds like a good idea. But what happens if the GPS network goes down and the AI can no longer drive because it doesn't know where to go? So what do you just do? Sit at home endlessly and die because you can't go anywhere? See the point? So we need to be able to still do these things. We can't become like that movie WALL-E. Anyone ever saw the movie WALL-E? I mean, it was supposed to be like a Disney, family movie, but man, is that movie kind of like almost prophetic to some of the stuff that's going on right now, where the world is becoming lazy and so reliant on AI to do stuff, right? A lot of people, it's funny, a lot of people can't even do proper grammar anymore. They don't even know how to type. They don't know how to write. They don't. They've had it all been done on the internet for them for a decade. So they literally get out of school, they go to a job, they can't even type up a document. They're reliant on going to Grammarly.com or having AI do it for them. They can't even speak properly. They can't type properly. They can't do any of it. So they've lost proper diction. Instead, they know a bunch of fucking meme words and shit. That's it. That's all they know. They'll try to type a document for work, and they'll start using phrases like crash out and shit in it. Because that's all they know. That's the new generation. That's the generation that we have raised, where everything's been at their fingertips. They've been so easy. Everything for them's been just given. Oh, you need something? Just go right to the internet. There it is. You don't have to learn it, earn it, nothing. You just have it. Instant gratification. It's pretty insane. So that's what I mean. If you're going to use AI, all well and good. But someone has to have checks and balances on it. Someone has to make sure that humans don't become solely reliant on it. We could end up, being so lazy that we go extinct inadvertently, accidentally. We went too far with it, and now people can't survive on their own anymore. AI ethics, right? Johnny Garlic Enjoyer says, I'm actually taking an AI ethics course at my school. There you go. I think we need to have AI ethics. What the hell? That was glitchy. Was that a second name tag? Indeed it was. 2 name tag pulls. All right, number one, who's gonna support the stream next? And number 2, who's gonna be the first person to name something tonight? Do you want to name a room? Do you want to name an animal? Do you want to name one of my tools? Do you want to put a sign down somewhere that has a saying? What do you want to do? Let's get some support for Minecraft. Sadly, you cannot gift memberships to specific people, Steve, but you can gift subs to specific people over on Kick. So if you went over to my Kick chat, you could gift a sub to a particular Kick chatter, but not on YouTube. Whoa. No, I didn't. I thought it was a third name tag. It was not. What the hell was it then? It must have been a weird looking fish. Damn, I'm getting tons of experience fishing now. I just got a saddle. I'm getting ridiculous amounts of experience. Well, the good news is, maybe all that cobblestone will now be smelted for us. Ooh, what do we get here? Curse of Vanishing Blast Protection 3. No, I do not use AI daily. Every once in a while, I use AI for something, but I do not use it daily. What does the typical breakfast look like for me? Like on a normal day, I just have one of the healthier microwavable breakfast sandwiches. It's like a English muffin with egg whites, turkey sausage, and I take the cheese off and I sprinkle a little bit of sharp cheddar on it. That's it. And it's like, I think it's like 200 something calories, and it's like something like 18, 19 grams of protein. That's a great way to start the day. Get a little bit of carbs, a little bit of dairy, a lot of protein. It's good. And then I have a black coffee with it. That's my breakfast every day. The only exceptions are sometimes on days off, we'll order out and we'll order from somewhere else and get a crazy, like, deluxe cheat day breakfast. Typical dinner, there's not really typical dinner. It's just, I don't eat a lot of red meat and I don't eat tons of fatty foods. I try to eat lean meats, non-red meats, a lot of turkey, a lot of chicken, veggies. If we're gonna eat cheese, lighter cheese. We don't go crazy with like heavy cheese or anything like that. It really depends on the day. Like today we had a chicken tortellini soup, which was tortellinis with only a little bit of cheese, but a lot of chicken in them. A lean chicken sausage that we chop up, Great Northern beans, and diced Italian tomatoes, and we put it in a broth, and we put a little bit of seasoning, we warm it up, boil it. That's dinner. It's a bowl of that. I think that this week we're having a few different lighter things. A lobster. I seem like a lobster frittata breakfast guy. I don't think I'll be eating lobster every day, no. Almighty says, recently I tried a turkey hot dog because I heard you saying they're close to regular ones. I gotta say, you're not wrong. It's really good. Depends on which one. There's some shitty ones. But if you get a decent one, they put good seasoning and flavoring in there. And it's way healthier for you than any kind of other hot dog. It really is. It's way leaner, lower cholesterol, everything better. We'll be doing more in the game when the rain stops. Because the rain is going, this is how you farm experience and you get rare items. So I have to do this. I have tortellini soup maybe once a week for dinner. We never have anything more than once a week for dinner. It's always this, never do we repeat a meal more than once a week. See, here's the kicker. So, Dunsfelter says, I feel like I get sick of turkey if I ate it as much as Phil. The key is to eat different kinds of turkey. One day, maybe you have a seasoned ground turkey. The next day, you have a turkey hot dog. The next day, you have turkey bacon. It all tastes completely different, but it's the same exact protein, same health benefits, all completely different taste. Same thing with chicken. Let's say we get chicken sausage. Well, one day we'll get one that's like an Italian style. Then we'll get one that's like a garlic and pepper, and they taste different. So you're not having the same flavors and the same textures or anything. That's always different. Have I ever had lasagna soup? No, I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar to me. Lasagna soup. Here, let's go dump this stuff first, and then we'll come back. Okay. No, I haven't tried the quartering coffee. At one point, I said I would do that for DSP Tries It. I was all for it, and then you guys talked me out of it, remember? I said I was going to do it. I was going to do a quartering coffee taste test, and then you said, no, don't do it, so I never did. Okay, so fish, 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 shells. Even more. Now we have 8 name tags, so we got a tremendous amount of name tags now. Got a new fishing pole to put away, and we have these enchantments. Look at all these enchantments we can work with later. Oh, let's see here. PFC Deer in Headlights says, do you go periods where you go under maintenance calories for losing weight, or do you naturally eat at maintenance all the time and just change your nutrition? I don't measure calories. I don't. But, so let me give you perspective. Today I had that sandwich in the morning, which was, what, 200-something calories and a cup of coffee. I have no idea how much a cup of coffee is. All I did today was drink filtered water. That's 0 calories, filtered water. Dinner, I had the 1 bowl of tortellini soup and 1 glass of tart cherry juice, which I need for my health. I have a blood condition. I have to have a glass of that a day. Whatever the calories were there, I'm sure that wasn't like 1,000 calories. Maybe the bowl was like 700 calories. Maybe the glass of juice was 100. So between breakfast and dinner, I had what, about 1,000, maybe 1,100 calories. Later tonight, before I go to sleep, I might have one more thing. Maybe I'll have a snack. Maybe I'll have a protein bar. Maybe I'll do something like that. Or maybe I'll have a sandwich. Maybe I'll just have a sandwich on, like, I have like a ciabatta bread with some chicken. Maybe a little bit of lettuce and a little bit of a sauce. So what's that, like 300-400 calories? So just naturally what I'm eating during the day is probably around 2,000 calories or less. I don't eat a lot. The days when I eat more are my days off, because then we eat out. And when you eat out, you know that the crazy amount of calories that are in food you get from a restaurant and stuff. But I don't count my calories. I just enjoy. Okay, time to sleep. Shnizit? Shnizit. That's a weird name. Shnizit. He's named one of your cats, and he says some weird thing. I don't even know what it means. But it's $20 to name a cat. And we only have 1 cat. So you cannot name a cat because we don't have a cat that's not been named yet. So that's not possible. Sorry. But thank you for the super chat. We're now up to $21 to support. Okay. So here's the funny part. The guy says, aren't you afraid? We have a fake Kremp who did a super chat. I wonder if it's legit. Hopefully it is. It looks like it's legit. But anyway, we have someone who said, aren't you afraid of muscle atrophy sitting around playing video games all day? Well, what exactly gives you the impression that all I do is sit around playing video games all day and I don't exercise or work out? Are you with me all day? Did I not reveal recently that I actually have a treadmill that I run on and walk on, depending on what I want to do? Did I not? I mean, I've already said all these things. Like, I've already told you guys this. I mean, I do exercise. I do have actually workouts that I do and stuff, but it's just none of your business. Like, I'm not going to talk about it because it has nothing to do with my streams. And I certainly don't want morons on the internet thinking that they know better than me and they're going to try to criticize my lifestyle or whatever. I'm doing good. Let me just put it this way. This last couple of years, 2-3 years, has been kind of a fitness transformation for me, where I went from literally just being a lazy lump sitting on my ass to eating healthy, moving, exercising, doing the things that I need to do at my age. And I am significantly better off for it right now. Why do you think I've lost so much weight? Do you think I lost weight by sitting here all day doing nothing? Really? Life's not magic like that. You don't just magically get healthy by sitting around doing nothing. That's a fantasy. Okay? It doesn't exist. So, anyway. Yeah, so do I work out? Yes, I do. I have routines, I have things I do, and you will never know about them because they're none of your business. Okay, back to what we were doing. Let me put this copper ingot shit. Let me put this stuff away that I don't need. I think that I have wool. So I'll put the wool away. Let me put the copper ingot away. I don't need the ingot. I want to get that out of my inventory. Let me get the redstone away. Okay. Did this finish smelting our... It did. What happened? Why isn't it working? Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, I did it completely wrong. Okay, I get it. I get it. I know what I did wrong. Ready? This, you have to smelt it twice. It's double smelting. You smelt it once to get the first one. You smelt it twice, then you get the smooth stone. So I got 64 blocks, but I need more, so let's keep it going. Okay. I screwed that up. All right. So someone impersonating Kremp. I know it's not Kremp because we banned Kremp. But someone else impersonating Kremp did a $20 super chat. Says, can you name a cat Kremp? No, because we don't have a cat. I already said that. We don't have a cat to name at all. So thank you to not Kremp for 20 bucks because we know it's not you. Okay. And then Devakin did a $2 Canadian super chat and said, are you willing to flex a bicep on stream? Why do I need to flex a bicep on stream? Are you willing to pay? You willing to pay to see me flex my bicep on stream? There we go. If you want to play, you got to pay, and not $2 Canadian. That's not even enough to get like a slice of Canadian bacon. $2 Canadian, that's worth like nothing. What do you think you're doing here? No, I said we don't have a cat to name. I said we only have one cat. And the one cat is already named. We don't have a cat that I would have to get a second cat to name it. That's what I said. See, we have Evie, the kitty. And then we have 3 doggos. One's named Blue. One's named Buckwell. And one is named Lucky. 3 doggos. We could breed the doggos and get more doggos if we so choose. I don't know if I want 27 dogs, though. So there you go. That's right, with the one's named Buckwell. That was last week. Shiznit says, I want to sign this as welcome to... What does that mean? Shidden farted? What the fuck is a shidden farted? Shit and farted? You wanted to say shit and farted? We could actually just make it say shit and farted. You realize that, right? This isn't a PG-rated stream. We could actually use swears if you want that. I don't care. You want me to make a sign that says shit and farted? I'll do that. But you got to pay 20 bucks like everybody else. I mean, I think it's incredibly stupid, but I'll still do it. I don't care. It's funnier to say shit and farted instead of shit and farted. Whatever you say, if you pay, I'll do it. I have tons of signs. We're good. Okay. Anyway, what were we doing? Now I'm confused. Oh, we're smelting. We're waiting for all this to smelt so that we have enough to start building the bathroom, right? We have to have this dog move. Let's have this doggo move. Lucky. Oh, I fed him. I fed him a fish. I didn't even know you could feed the dogs fish. I guess you can. All right, let's get Lucky. Yes, let's get Lucky to move over here. We're over here, Lucky. Okay. Now, because what I want to do, I'm going to build a wall. Probably, man, see, the problem is if I break this window, I lose the glass. You can't just remove the glass. I don't have soft touch. But I was thinking build the wall right here and have it come out like this and then have it go and meet the wall here. Okay, so it'll be a separate room that'll look different. And then inside we can put the tub, the toilet, the, what's the other thing we have? The tub, the toilet, and the sink. And then we can put lights in there. Not torches, but actual lights, because we have a few lights, right? We have, like, lamps and stuff we could put in there. To have it be like a lit bathroom, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay. Make a sign that says Kremp for mayor of shit and farted. All right. For $20, I will do that. But by the way, I don't know if that'll fit on one sign. Signs don't have a lot of text. Let me show you. Shit, I thought there was a sign out here. Oh, there is. Here it is. So you see, here lies pork chop, beloved cockatiel. So if I were to put, what did you want me to say? Kremp for mayor of, oh yeah, that would fit. That would probably fit. Okay, that would probably fit. So yes, if you do a $20 contribution, I will make a sign that says that and we'll put it wherever you want. You cannot name a cat. I don't have one. Jeez, you got a dense head there, Steve. I said we don't have a cat. Krem says, I donated 20. Can I get a sign? Yeah, that's what it was for. 20 bucks, you earn a sign, or you can name a creature. Yes. Or name a tool, or name whatever. That's allowed. That's part of it. Did I have the smooth stone? Wait a minute. What did I do with the smooth stone that I had? Oh, it's just, okay, it's all accumulating. Got it. What's going on, Vietnamese comrade? What kind of snack pizzas do we usually get? When we do get one, which is not all the time, maybe we have one every couple of weeks, okay? We've tried different ones. DiGiorno we think is way too greasy. Like DiGiorno, the sauce tastes good, but it's very, very greasy. And then we tried like store ones, but the store ones are too bland. So we kind of go middle of the road. Like there's like this one called Freschetta, and it kind of has a crispy crust, and it's okay tasting, but it's not overly like greasy and bad. So it's kind of the one that we usually get. Yep, Alberto Del Rio is back here from last week. Our sheep, right? What was it, orange and gold? Here's Del Rio. And that must be Alberto right there. Are you kidding me? Guys, we gotta go fish again. This is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen it rain that fast back to back in the game before. We literally just fished. It's raining again. Holy crap, man. We're not going to get much done tonight if it rains this often. All right, here we go again. Stalking Tiger did a $2 super chat. He says, sorry you do not get many views on videos. I try. Well, I don't know what you mean by you try. I don't ask for much besides if you want to watch and enjoy, watch. I don't care about how many views I get on my on-demand videos, Stalking Tiger. That's not where I make my living. I make my living on these streams, to be quite honest. Like, is there residual income that I get from ad revenue from people who watch my content? Yes. On average, these days, it's about 500,000 views a month. So I get like 500,000 views a month on YouTube. I also get paid for viewership on Kick. So I get ad revenue from videos on YouTube, and I get passive behind-the-scenes income for viewership on Kick. That's all well and good, but the majority of my income comes from what people contribute on a stream. So I don't care about the on-demand video views. In truth, I'm so glad that I changed from that formula. Because, man, if I had started making on-demand videos and caring, I would have been screwed with now everyone stealing my content illegally and either re-uploading it or illegally rebroadcasting it as I do it. That kills my view counts. Why do you think there's a distinct correlation between back when I was only doing stuff myself and then when everyone started stealing my content? Did you notice that my views went like this when everyone started illegally stealing? So it's bullshit. I should be getting views and I should be getting revenue on all of that they're stealing, and I'm not. So it's fine because at least I'm making a great living here on streams, you know? Thank God I changed my formula when I did around 8 years ago now, when I changed to be a live streamer rather than an on-demand video creator. Because if I was relying on on-demand video views and ad revenue, I would be screwed. So no worries about that. It's not a big deal at all. Okay. That's cool. A lot of people tell me that they actually play my videos, streams, and content as background noise in their lives. That's awesome, and it's appreciated. Really, I'm glad to hear that you guys enjoy it as, like, atmospheric sound, or maybe you're listening into what's going on in a playthrough or on a podcast while you're doing something else. It's perfectly good. I've done that many times. Oh, you cannot catch a turtle, no worries. There's no way to catch a turtle when fishing. Someone named Turtle Sniffer was afraid I was going to catch a turtle and then, I need to release it. No, you can't catch turtles, actually. So no worries there. I got a bone. Cool. Oh, I totally get that too. Almighty says, I've been watching your content in one form or another for 10 years, and it's kind of relaxing content for them. It's fine. It's all good. Listen, by far, I'm one of the most consistent content creators on Earth, right? Well, a lot of people are very sporadic. You don't know if you can trust them or when they're going to be streaming or what content they're going to be putting out. Me, for the most part, I'm dependable. I'm here 5-6 days a week. I'm putting out double streams. I'm putting out uploads. You can know and trust that I'm going to have content for you. And so a lot of people have been saying, over the years that I'm the guy who they like to have as that consistent background noise. Every day they go to the playlist, they hit play on my podcast, and it's going on in the background while they're doing other stuff. And I appreciate that. Oh, that's awesome, really? Dunsfelter says that Bumblebee Farmer over on Kick wanted to say to me, thank you for helping him get verified. He hasn't gotten a part yet, but he got verified. That's the first important step. Getting verified is very important, and when you get verified, you get paid weekly. So since he's verified now, it means that he's any income he gets from subs and stuff, he'll get weekly instead of monthly. That's huge. To have weekly income is cool. And if he makes partner, then he gets paid for view, which is also awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that he's doing good. That's excellent. I would like to do that more often. I would like to help out other streamers. I really would. Anyone. I got another name tag, by the way. That's 3 tonight so far. I would love to host other streamers. If you guys know of other streamers on Kick who would benefit from having a host when I'm done streaming, we can toss the audience over there. As long as you guys are going to be respectful of those streamers, I'm down for that. I want to help out people. Listen, no one helped me, right? No one helped me. I did this on my own, okay? But I know how hard it is. Not everyone has been in this game for 17 years and gets the views that I do because I've been doing it for 17 years. No one has viral, memeable popularity like me. So normal people just trying to make ends meet and maybe make it happen, make a few bucks on the side doing streaming, I'm happy to help them out. I am. Danzak did a $5 super chat. He said, a turtle made it to the water. A turtle made it to the water. The cycle of life can be cruel. The cycle of life can be cruel. I have no idea why he's saying that double and repeating it like that, and I don't know what that's a reference to. But thank you, Danzak, for a $5 super chat. With that, we're now at 50 bucks. Awesome. Thanks for 50 bucks, guys. Let's keep it going. Again, 150 is the goal. Can we hit the goal tonight? What's up, Dick Felter? Remember what's at stake. If we hit the goal, number 1, I continue to play this on a weekly basis. Number 2, we get another step closer to a special DSP Tries It that we're doing this week, the Flight of Beers taste test that I'll be doing on a late stream. Danzak says, that's a quest from World of Warcraft and a song someone made? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'll go right over my head. Well, thank you for that super chat and reference. Yeah. This stream blows? Then why did you contribute to it? Why did you contribute and support a stream if you don't like it, Shiznit? Or Schnizzit. His name is Schnizzit, not Schniznit. It's Schnizzit. Does this look normal? Says, how's the bathroom coming along? We haven't started building it yet. Because it rained, I'm not kidding, multiple times, and we have to keep coming back and fishing, and we've gotten tremendous amounts of experience fishing so far, as well as a ridiculous amount of name tags and enchantment books. We're smelting stone so that the stone will look different when I build the bathroom, and it'll stand out so it won't just look like wood. I wanted something different, so we're doing double smelting of stone before we build it. What's up, Ellipsian? How are you tonight? Do I have a mod installed that lets you take a dump in the toilet? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know, like, the toilet isn't normally in Minecraft, so I don't know what its capabilities are. Maybe you can sit on it and take a dump. Colonel Zeppelin, good evening. Good to see you. How are you? Welcome. There's some lightning touching down over there. Luckily, it didn't hit anything important. Why do I fish each time it rains? Because when it rains, you get an incredibly increased chance of a bite right away. If you fish without rain, it takes a lot longer. And since I'm getting so many bites, I'm getting tons of items and experience points, which is the whole point of fishing. So you want to fish when it's the ideal time to fish, and that's every time it rains. What is the difference between DSP Tries It and Feasting with the King? DSP Tries It is an official entry into my over decade-old, long-time running taste test series. When I do something on DSP Tries It, I am officially considering it for quality, and I'm rating and reviewing it and giving a number score and telling you if I think it's good. Feasting with the King is literally me just sharing a meal with you. You could compare it to like a mukbang. It's because I'm usually doing a marathon and I need to eat, but I don't want to leave you guys sitting here for a half an hour when I go downstairs and eat in my kitchen, so I usually eat with you. It's a different product for sure. DFC Deer in Headlights, I hear ya. So I'll be doing Donkey Kong tomorrow night, and I'm attempting to finish Donkey Kong Wednesday night. I know it's 2 night streams of Donkey Kong, and everyone hates this game, but I really need to wrap it up, and we are this close. We are 2.5 worlds away from finishing the game. So I feel like if I hunker down, we could finish it in the next couple of nights, and then we can move on to other games. So let's do it, okay? Whoops. I know, Nerd Knight says, no! He's very upset that I have to play Donkey Kong for 2 nights, but we'll get it done. It'll be worth it once it's done, okay? Oh, we're done here. Not as long. Definitely not as long as a rainstorm, and definitely didn't pull many items because the rain cleared up so quickly. Okay. So, Schnizzit, I would make that sign that you wanted, but you haven't contributed 20 bucks, so it ain't happening. You gotta contribute 20 if you want to get something. Just like everybody else. Okay. Jupiter Santa, how you doing? Give me a sec here. It's too late to sleep, isn't it? Yeah, sun's coming up. Let me dump my items. Okay. Name tag. Bowl. Okay. I don't know why I have this. Why do I have birch slabs? I have no idea why I have those. Let me dump those. Okay, we got block of quartz. I don't need the block of quartz anymore. But I want to... oh, it's too late now. That's fine, because it's right here, right? Yeah, another quartz. Okay. I'll also dump the iron. I don't need that right now. Okay. And we got the fishing rod. And we've got the enchantment book to dump. Okay. Is this still smelting? No, it finally finished, so let's look. So I got smooth stone. Let's grab that. And here we have stone. Oh, we ran out of charcoal. Do we have any more charcoal? We have 6. Wow, we don't have a lot. We're about to be out. We're going to have to either go mine some or we're going to have to find some. Dang, that sucks. we go. All right. Cool. The meowing. All right, wait a minute. Let me grab some of this stone and we can start building. I also need to get a door to get into the... I guess I could just build that later. We'll just leave the opening. Yes, we checked on Harambe. Harambe's doing good. King Crimson says, how do you fight against Honda in Super Turbo? He's the only character I struggled against in tournament so far. Basically, Honda, you have to zone him. With whatever character you're using, you have to zone him, or you have to hit him with enough, like, overwhelming attacks and rushdown that his headbutt's ineffective. Like, characters like Balrog can kind of overwhelm him with a bunch of fast punches and low dashing lows. But anyone with a fireball basically can zone him pretty easily. That's his big weakness, obviously. Okay, we're gonna start building a wall here. Okay. What I want to do, this has to be the other wall, so let's start building that too. My aiming was off here. Okay. So my bathroom is going to have a view of the nether portal. Oh, that's going to be interesting. I might want to change that. I guess we'll have to figure it out. Kitty meowing. How cute. Barking of a doggo. Okay, this is the end. No, we need one more. You just got to figure out where I want the door. Do I want the door, like, right here? Probably, like, right here. Actually, that's kind of nice for the bathroom wall, no? I do kind of like that. That's going to look a little different than the rest of the house. We'll do a 2-block opening, maybe, for the door. We'll do double doors for the bathroom. Make it look like a sauna. That could be cool. Oh, Jimmy, I'm so sorry. Jimmy DeSanta did a $2 super chat. It slipped my mind. I'm sorry, Jimmy. He says, question, Big P. Favorite arcade growing up? That's from Jimmy. My local arcade was called What's Your Game? And it was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I went there many, many, many years growing up, playing all the classic Street Fighters, Mortal Kombats, SNK fighting games like King of Fighters, all the way through Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was the last one they had. And then the arcades fad started to die. But that's the one that I went to the most when I was a kid. I did go to other arcades, like the local FYE in the mall had a big arcade that I went to all the time and played people. There was one out in Milford, Connecticut that was called Smiles that I went to a lot. But definitely What's Your Game was the one I grew up playing in the most. So, okay. So I might not need any more. I think I have... Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, that's my door. I kind of like... See, the thing is there a way to get a taller door? Probably not, right? Like, doors look like that. Maybe there's a way to make different doors? Let's find out. Dark oak barn door, jungle bark glass door, oak bark glass door. Oh, I want doors. I want one of these. Macaw's doors. All right, how do I do this? I totally want one of these. So I need any kind of wood. I can even do bamboo. Oh, I want bamboo. So we need 4 glass blocks and 2 bamboo shoots. So we would need 8 glass blocks and 4 bamboo shoots to make these. Okay. I'm hungry, by the way. King Crimson says, so if you're not using a fireball character against Honda, it's hard to fight him. I've been dealing with butt slam and tick throws while using Bison and Vega. Yes, Bison, very hard fight for Bison. because Honda can stay on you and you don't have an anti-air at all. So you really can't stop him from doing jump-ins with like roundhouse or a deep body splash. Like it's very hard, and then he will tick throw you. Best thing you could do, neutral jump, light kick. If you neutral jump, light kick, you can sometimes knock him out of the air or trade, and at least he gets off of you. And then you want to stay on the offensive, keeping him in lockdown, so he can't do that. Vega can beat him with pure speed. And what I mean by that is Vega, the goal is not to go on offensive and hit him from the side, but keep jumping all around and jump over him. Jump over him, his headbutt can't hit you. So if you keep jumping over him, he can't do much at all. And then you can start kicking him or slamming him from behind. Eventually you can get in his face and do rolls and things, but it's hard to explain without showing a matchup, you know? Vega, it's definitely easier to beat him with Vega than it is to beat him with Bison. Bison's a tough one. That's one of the harder fights. Okay, so I needed bamboo. Here it is, bamboo. And I need glass blocks. I have 8. I have just enough. Holy crap, I have just enough. I'm gonna do 2 bamboo doors. Sweet. Let's see what these look like. So this is also a mod. These doors are a mod. But these are going to look pretty cool, I think. Oh, wow. That does look cool, huh? Now it's like I got a sauna-style place, right? Cool. I'm trying to figure out what to put here. Do I want to put more blocks or something different there? Maybe I could just put glass panes there? See what these look like. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I definitely like that. All right. So now what I'll do, actually, I got to split the part. We've been playing for an hour already. Wow, time flies, guys. Okay. So I think we should split the part when I come back. Let's start placing the items and things that I want to put in the bathroom. Then we can see if I have things to decorate. I think I do have various things I could put in the bathroom to decorate. That'd be pretty cool. All right, guys, thanks. Great first half of Minecraft tonight. See you in the next part.